Well, hello, folks, and welcome to another game video. This is Supremacy 1914, and you can see that um, I'm having a little problem. So, you guy is Mauritania, claiming that I'm spying on him and all that, but the thing is, I started doing that is when he started building up troops. I only had was one unit on each of the properties along my border that was just popping up and moving it to my headquarters, the capital. And Cameroon, well, they were attacking Nigeria and also my other partner on the other side. I forgot what their name is, um, French, whatever. And yeah, lo and behold, they actually had was a peace treaty with him, and I wasn't told anything of it. I went around just to do is protect my allies, borders, and then he's claiming like, oh, it's your fault. Well, here you can see like the whole chat log of French West Africa. That's my ally, and Nigeria didn't fucking help. He was supposed to until I finally looked through his thing. Yeah, he had a peace treaty with him, and same thing with the other guy. You know, um, French West Africa. He had was his whole border was overfilled with troops of the enemy from Cameroon. So I was just defending him. Cameroon's like trying to claim, oh, it's your fault. Yeah, when I came in, he was already planning an assault to literally go after me. And I was just preemptive striking and whatnot, building up his troops and moving it and to go strike me. And all I did was defend it myself. And he's like trying to claim, well, it's your fault. But if you looked at the chat logs that I had earlier showing of what he specified, was that trying to make peace and then claiming that, yeah, it's all my fault. But that whole entire peace thing was after I already set units going after him. And it takes a long time for any of it to go. I'm not on this thing 24/7 like these idiots are, It's like shit. But yeah, it showed their true colors and all. Yep. People claiming, oh, I'm trying to help you, like Mauritania or whatever it's called, specifying, trying to claim, oh, I'm the victim, but really you were building up troops to invade, and that's the reason why all of his lands I have spies. They're there to do a spy on his network of what he has and destroy everything he has. Like literally, I just did that and also put spies in my own lands that he was going to invade. I already saw it. He built up his troops, built up forts, everything, claiming, oh yeah, it's all for peace. And no, yeah, you can see this is like some of the stuff that I did that was registered of the spies, And I added even more spies, so my money is low, but yeah. Don't bullshit me and claiming a victim when you're building up a military. Yeah, what I was saying before was the one thing that I can't understand about this game really is that no matter how good of a tactician you are, there seems like other players are able to do is build up their units faster than you when supposedly everybody starts out kind of the same. You have 10 units, but some countries that I've noticed, you can build your units way faster than others, and it feels like no matter what country I end up getting or I pick, even if it's a major industrial nation, I always end up with the shittiest, you know, levels on everything. Is it that uh, people are actually putting in a bunch of money and buying all this stuff, or is it I'm just getting fucked over by the game and just they're just trying to do is sucker me into actually spending real money in this? I don't know. But it's kind of a little sus about this, if you didn't know. Like, yeah. Ugh. But by the way, the only real reason I'm actually playing this is because I'm getting paid to. Well, sort of. I'm actually doing is one of those apps that you've seen online and stuff. They say, okay, uh, j- join this app or online or whatever this site. Just you play games for money, but and then you find out that it's a tier list of you have to complete one mission after another and specifying like get to level 25 and you make this amount of money, but and a lot of times it has a time limit, so it won't only cash out until the very end. But luckily with this one, it doesn't have like X amount of days to complete each of these tasks of levels and whatever. It just says when you complete all the tasks, you can get all the money, but you can cash out anytime you want, supposedly. So I'm kind of doing it just for that, shits and giggles, and seeing if it really does work very well. I'll make a video on that. So yeah, but I find it funny that people in this game they start complaining like I'm the victim when you're the aggressor. You're literally lying to me, saying of bullshit. I'm on your side. Really? Then why are you building up military units on my border? And you literally move the troops directly up to the border, and you keep on piling up, and you're building up forts and stuff like this. You know, hmm, yeah, a peaceful thing. Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna believe that nonsense. You know, yeah. So don't go like I'm the victim, or like, hey, I want to ally with you. And guess what? They allied with you, and you take all the fucking flack, protecting their asses while they build up and they wait until you're so weak, and then they drop, get out of the coalition with you so they can invade you. That's basically it. They will set up their troops acting like, oh, I'm help to protect your lands. And then they invade and take over your shit. Yeah. Yeah. I've noticed that majority of the people I've run into this game, they're assholes and they're fucking liars. So, yeah, what do you expect? People actually going to tell you the truth? No, they're going to fucking lie to you. Just how it is. But, one of the game maps, was like basically the whole thing was that you got all these countries in a big old circle surrounding, what was it? The Ottomans, their units, and the computer controls all the Ottoman units in this map. And you have all these separate countries, and there's no coalitions, so it's a free for all to get to like the oil fields. But it's not really, you know, like to the point exactly what you're supposed to do. So this is what I end up doing because somebody did, well, actually two people. They reached out to me saying, yeah, they wanted a peace tree, but they wanted to share maps. And I decided, you know what, that's actually a good idea. I accepted theirs, and I did was sent requests to all. Majority of the people were like me. It's like, it's best to share the maps. And there was one asshole that played US. I happen to play New Zealand on this particular map that I'm talking about. And US just says, what? Why? Why should I do it? Yeah. Like, you realize there's no coalitions. This is like kind of the best option. We're nowhere near each other. At least you get to see the map, you know. And majority of the people actually agree. It's like, yeah, let's view. It's basically all of us versus the Ottomans. That's kind of it. And I just try to tell people that were like rushing to the thing. It's like, go through my lands because we're allied. You can. Just try to get to it because that's kind of the thing. What we're supposed to do is get to the major oil fields, which are also known as cities like Baghdad and uh, um, Kirkuk, and there's a few others. So I'm just like, yeah, let's go for it. Let's see how this is. I don't really care. So, me, that's kind of it. Is it a fun game? No. It's just kind of annoying. It's like something you try to do, but a lot of these maps and whatever, it takes fucking forever for your units to get to one area. So it's like, oh, for God's sakes, you know? Oh, were taking me days and days just to move across just one state within, or one county, really, technically, of a province or a country or something that I happen to be in, depending on which map. It's like, fuck, why? Take days and weeks. But in some of them, I've gotten bad hands, so I just like, not even going to try playing it. I'm surrounded by a bunch of assholes that are just ganging up on me, whatever. It's like, and day one, each of them with you know several thousand units, tanks and all this. Like, I know you didn't really actually start with that, but you paid money. Yeah. Also, there was one guy that kind of complained that I saw in one of the things and whatever. I think in one of the one of the maps and whatever, or events, complained about people saying it doesn't matter how rich you are, is not going to affect the, specifying that he's such a great player that he can beat you all even if you throw millions of dollars at it. It's like, dude, if this is a win, pay to win game, so throw a bunch of money, get the damn units you want instantaneously. Yeah, you're gonna win, especially with late game equipment and stuff. Like you got tanks and whatnot. Like, oh, you're just going to overpower everybody. It's like, oh well. But kind of stupid when people like trying to play. I'm the victim. You're bullying me. I only did all this because you were spying on me. No, you were doing that shit before I was spying on you. I only put spies on there to disrupt your shit because you were building up fucking crap to assault me. Don't lie. Kind of a nonsense, but